Welcome in to another woolly review. Today we have Sirdar, I'm going to get told off for this, I'm sorry, Harrap Tweed, which is a DK. This is a 50-gram ball and it is 40% nylon, 30% wool, 24% acrylic, 6% viscose. A whole mix in there. Shade 0100 apparently. I think from what I can see there are between 16 and 20 different colours of this particular one. Recommended for hook. I'm actually going to use a 5.5. No, I'm not. I've got to use a 4 because that's what's recommended. Come on out, Beany. Thank you. The cheapest place I found this was on the Wool Warehouse for £1.99. Now this is going as a prize during my podiversary this week, so I can only do a half swatch because I don't want to ruin it for the person. It's slightly scratchy, but it's nothing. Oh, I've known a heck of a lot worse. That's not bad. I can feel the wool, but it's not bad. Now, as it is podiversary on Sunday, watch out for the factoid because you may well need it for the quiz giveaway. It's 10, 11 and 12. We'll do 12. It's a little bit difficult to see the stitches, but I'm sure in practice it shouldn't be too bad. And if you're wearing headphones, I apologise for the squeaking. Now, I personally am not a tweed fan, but I am a natural fibres fan. I know there's a lot out there of you guys that like the tweed. And so that's why it's going to be a prize on Sunday. Oh, it's going to be one part of a prize, should I say. Little orange blob sitting there. Looks like I want to pick it out. Right, half doubles. Let's go half doubles. As you can see in the background, there are some stitch markers. I make stitch markers on a weekly basis. For the most part, they are one-offs. When I say one-offs, there may be just one of that marker or there may be 10. But as soon as they're gone, they are gone. They're not coming back in stock. So if you like something on the Etsy store, which is linked down below underneath the details about this Sirdar, then you grab it while you can. And heck, if you don't have any pocket money right now, but you're willing to go and have a look at my Etsy store, I'd very much appreciate it if you'd be willing to go and heart something, because just like giving a thumbs up here, it really helps with the analytics of the shop and helps me get seen. If I get seen, I might get a sale, and a sale means that I can help a little bit more with doing something special on this channel. No real stitch definition, as it were, because of the variegatedness, but it's not too bad. I am dreading doing the frog. I'm going to have a frog alert, I think. So factoid for today is, at middle school I used to use a cartridge pen and I used to love it. And one thing that I used to do when my ink cartridge ran out was bite the end off the ink cartridge, bring out the glass ball, clean the glass ball, and put it in the end of my cartridge pen, so that when I shook my pen rattled. So I used to collect the glass balls from ink cartridges. I know, nuts, huh? And there we go. So there it is. I think even me that's okay with wool, I think I definitely want something between this and my bare skin. If it's in a small patch like that, you know, like a cuff, won't be so bad. But anywhere else, I think I'd want something underneath it. So let's, did I say how much is on here? 155 meters, 170 yards. Okay. We do a slow frog. He's taking a stroll. Little walk, little frog. Nah, let's jump on a moped. Wow. For a wool, that was blooming brilliant. Yes, we have kinkage, but the fact that it didn't snag on itself, absolutely brilliant. I'm very impressed. Put my wool genie back. And let's wrap her up so we can put the belt back on, make it look decent. Ta-da! So, Harrap Tweed. Would I turn my back on it completely? No, 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 no. If I was after a wool DK mix and this was the only one in the shop and I had to have something, would I be really upset? No. Would I have it in my top 10 and be okay with having it if it was the only thing there was? Well, yes, I would have it in my top 10. I would probably have it in my top 5. I'm going to do a 3.5 ladybirds out of 5 this week. I think, like I said, I wouldn't want it next to my skin entirely. I definitely want something next to my skin, and then that on top would be great. I can imagine it being very, very warm and snug. Like I said, tweed isn't my thing, but I'm trying to judge purely on the way it works up and the way it feels. And working with it, it was perfectly fine. $1.99 for a 50-gram ball, 177 meters, I think is pretty good value for a wool. Obviously it'd be more expensive if it was pure wool. It's got a lot of mix in there. But you know, I'm gonna leave it at the 3.5. I think that's not a bad deal. So there it is. All the details for it will be down below, and underneath the details, my details for my Etsy shop. And of course, please like if you're willing, and do the free thing, hit the subscribe button, because it really helps out, and I might even see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.